Alright, what you're going to want to do is start a new project. Visual C, Windows format. Then you just got to name it something. Name it whatever you want. Can be anything you want, doesn't matter. Alright, bang. Alright, so let's just drag in a couple of labels. And a rich text box. Let's make it a bit wider. Change that. If you go down to text on the right, you can just change what it displays as. There you go, leave label 2, label 2. Now you have to go over here, right click on your project name, and you can go add class. Then you go class, then just call it something. So I'm going to call mine C server class. Alright, bang. There it is there. Okay, let's start putting in some libraries. System.io using system.net using system.net.sockets using system.threading. Alright, so it's public event message event handler message. Leave it like that. Public delegate void message event handler C server class sender string data. You're going to get lots of errors, but the errors will eventually disappear. Server control, we'll add some comments. So public IP address, server IP equals IP address dot pass. Now this is going to be your computer's own internal IP address. Now there's plenty of videos out there that tell you how to get it. You can just go into command prompt and type ipconfig and it'll actually just be in there. So this is going to be a port that's going to be used. Public TCP listener by server. Public thread com thread public boolean, sorry, public bool is listening equals true. Client, so this bit up here, this is all the stuff to do with the server. This bit down here I'm doing now is going to be with every client that's accessing the server. So you could have multiple Arduinos sending data through if you wanted. Right, so it's private. TCP client. Here we go. Client. Private stream reader client data. Alright, so now we're going to do public C server class. Alright, so we've got my server equals new TCP listener server IP server port. Now if you really dig into this code that I'm writing, you should be able to work out how to modify this code to do what you want in the future. Like, you don't necessarily have to have a static IP address. You could make it variable. You could stick it in a text box or something and have that be represented as your IP. So that way it's changeable depending on what computer you've got it running on, and if it's static on the network or not. New thread, new thread start, hearing. So you can get a lot of errors, but they'll all clean up and you've got everything written. One last thing in here. Private void hearing. Now this bit here is actual listening for the information to come back. So it's not while, it's a while. Is listening equals false. Then we do this one. If my server dot pending equals true, client equals my server dot accept TCP client data equals new stream reader client dot get stream Let's try statement in. Catch exception X. I'll clean that up. Now this is message invoke this client data dot read line. And then what I'll do is I'll just sleep the thread. for a very small amount of time, so she doesn't just constantly run chewing up the computer's resources. Alright, that's all you need to do for the class. Alright, so go across to the form, double click on the top. What it does is it creates a whole heap of stuff that saves your typing. Alright, again, we'll get some references going. So using system.net, I think that's it, using system.net. The rest of it looks like it's there. Initialize component, that looks good. Down here, we start. So it's string host, string IP, try, add that in there, catch. I like to just get these out of the way straight away. Alright, so this is a bit more intensive. String host. String host equals system dot net dot get host name system.net.dns. There you go, that fixed that up. str IP equals DNS dot get host by name string host dot address list. Now this bit is important. Yeah, most computers are going to have multiple IP addresses on them. So 0 is the first IP address, 1, 2. So you're going to have to sort of work out from your IP config which number that should be. And what will happen is that IP address will display somewhere in a second on the actual program that we're making. The label 2, like it's probably not good practice to use the generic names. It's bad practice, but this is not teaching you how to you know, label all your stuff properly. That's something you'll just pick up as you go along. So sometimes you'll see me type something, backtrack and put it over again, and what you're actually seeing is me writing stuff in from VB. Yeah, the VB and C# are very similar in how they work. So if you can work out one, you can pretty much work out the other one. So depending on what you're used to coding in most of the time, kind of there you go. Sometimes, you know, the autocomplete's kind of annoying. Another try. Let's just get that in. I'm just going to cut and paste this a little bit. Copy. Save me typing. So now what I'm going to do is go rich text box, append text, so it's just going to stick this in the stick this at the top of the rich text box that we've got there. I'm missing something that's stuffing it up. Let me just find it. Something's missing that's expected. That. So that's server dot message plus equals rec info. That's it for that. Just get rid of some of these useless lines. I'll just do private delegate void update text box rich text box rich box 1 string txt. Alright, so it's private again, private void update text rich text box rich box 1 string text so okay, if invoke required it's invoke required and this one rich box 1 dot invoke new update text text box update text new object rich text box text that's it. Yeah, look, if you're obviously it might be going a bit fast, just pause it. So to get everything that you want out of it, but there's not much left to type, so you're almost there. Else if text so if the text equals nothing, rich box 1 dot append text plus equals new line. Okay, that's it for that bit. Almost there. Private. If I look like I'm sweating, that's pretty hot in here. Server class, sender. Once I finish writing all of this, I'm going to check for errors in my code. Hopefully most of it is gone. So rec info, update text. Rich text box 1. Data. That's pretty much it. Now we just want a closing event. So just get a closing event. You can just click up here. Click on the lightning bolt. These are all events. So we've got one for loading. And we want one for form closing. Form closing. Bang. So if you double click on that, it writes off the stuff you need. So server. So this is what this is doing is just going to shut down the server that you've got running. Right, now I've got an error. That's no, because that's the problem. It's auto fixed. It's supposed to be just server. Alright, so every time I get a reference to server, I've got a problem. Let's find it. Alright, I've got to put in the most important part. Well, pretty much. Well, it's all important. But that starts the class. Now that should get rid of all the reds. I've got one more red. Alright, just forgot to put the semicolon. There goes all the reds. Alright, looks good. Let's run it, debug. Alright, here it is here. Allow access, that's just trying to get through the firewall. We created it so you know it's good. There you go, Arduino servo is running. Now I've got a WiMOS set up. I'll try and plug it in. It's booting. So it should be getting onto my network. Should be. There you go, it's going to start sending dummy data. So the Wemo has got nothing really to send because it's just a chip. And every few seconds it uploads something called dummy data. That's it. Alright, so in the cards I'm going to link you to a video which shows you how to publish the program, set icons and all sorts of stuff. It's not the same program, but it's good enough for you to work out from there how to do it. So the sketch that I have running on the Arduino is in the examples. It's just ESP8266 Wi-Fi, then Wi-Fi client basic. Brings that one up. Now all you've got to do is change where it's SSID, that's your Wi-Fi name, and pass is your Wi-Fi password. And in the program just before, we made this one 1000, so the port is 1000, and and this 192.168.1.1 or 11 is your IP address of your computer that you want to connect to. And you saw it said dummy data. I've just changed this to dummy data, but you could put anything you want in here and it'll get uploaded. That's it. Alright, if you if this video helps you at all, just hit that like button and subscribe, and leave a comment if you want to add anything. Alright, thanks.